therapy. I don't know how to read. It's
What's up, Wikimaniacs? Welcome to another Wednesday live. That's not so live. We don't play intro music, right? We just get straight into it.
Yeah, we just get into it. I got the intro music at the beginning.
Nice. All right. No need for niceties or anything like that.
Whoa.
We got some stories today, guys.
Hell yeah.
If you missed last week's Wednesday's live, that wasn't live. What we're doing here is usually John and Josh do a nice little Wednesday live, but John is traveling and Josh is building a home. So
Yeah.
in order for you guys not to miss out on your nice little midday treat, we're doing these not so live lives.
Yeah. We were pre-recording them so that we don't miss the Wednesday.
Exactly right. So without further ado, or Josh, do you have anything before we hop into today's stories?
No, just like and subscribe if you like these episodes. It'll allow us to know that you guys like the Wednesday stuff, and we'll keep going with it.
Hell yeah. Would also love to hit 50,000 on YouTube. We're getting kind of close there.
Would
But
be
John
nice.
is rapidly coming back to this country at any point now, so we're going to need to jack those numbers up.
Jack, what?
The numbers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just the numbers.
Well, you said John's coming, and then you said Jack.
That's fair. I
Made the
put it
comp
upon myself.
Yeah.
I came upon myself, you know what I mean? All
So did
right,
John.
today's first story is coming from, I can't stop saying it. This one's from r/true or just r/off my chest.
Oh.
But it was cross-posted onto our own subreddit by Timo Heeb.
Hell yeah.
And it's titled, I cry when I think about what my orthodontist told me.
Orthodontist. So that's like for braces and stuff, right?
I believe so, yeah.
I never had braces. Did you?
No.
I guess I could. My bottom teeth are kind of messed up now because my wisdom teeth are still in.
Yeah, my wisdom teeth fucked my shit up too.
Yeah.
My dentist used to say, wow, what a perfect set.
They did used to say that to me too. And now it's like, yeah, you should floss more.
Yeah, try flossing more. You bleed like a fucking gusher. Uh-oh.
Like, well, you're stabbing me like a pig.
They're going crazy in there sometimes.
Yeah. I can't imagine what an orthodontist would say to me. Was it make you cry?
Mm-hmm.
Did they just go, hey, your teeth are fucked up. You need help.
That looks fucking terrible.
That might make me cry too.
All right. Let's get into it then. OP writes, the day I got home after getting my braces off at 15 years old, my mom saw me and became absolutely livid. She took me back to my orthodontist office and demanded that they, quote, fix her face.
Oh, what the fuck?
The doctor didn't understand what she meant, so they brought out before and after photos, and my mom started pointing out every single little flaw in my appearance.
What?
For example,
that's crazy. Man, that is a lifetime of insecurity.
The trauma I would have.
That's crazy.
For example, she said that from the side of my chin sticks out so far that I look like a witch when it didn't used to do that. They said that these were minor things that may or may not have been a result of the braces and could just be genetic. But my mom was insistent that they had ruined my face and needed to continue working on it to correct their mistake.
Jesus Christ. But also, like, I mean, even so orthodontists focus on teeth, right?
Yeah.
So what are they going to do the rest of the face?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know what she's thinking they did.
So regardless of, this being cruel to your child, it's also stupid.
Yeah. We often sometimes see that cruel and stupid are a circle when it comes to...
Yeah, stupid people are cruel.
Unfortunately. At that moment, one of the orthodontists asked to speak with me outside of the office. She told me that I was beautiful and not to let my mom's words affect me. I said, okay, but at the time I didn't realize how deeply this would impact me for the rest of my life. We came back inside, and my mom told me to choose whether or not I wanted them to continue to quote unquote work on me. I had hated having braces for the past 3 years and chose not to get any further work done. My mom looked me in the eye and said, fine, but don't blame me when you're older.
Jesus Christ. You're going straight to the home.
Yeah, fuck you. A few years later, she took me to a celebrity dental surgeon and
What the
asked
fuck?
what he could do to fix my face. He pointed out the asymmetry, but said the only thing that could change it was jaw surgery, which he thought would be too complicated and too painful to be even worth it. After that, my mom told me not to show people the left side of my face, especially if it was a guy that I liked.
Oh my God. This mother is horrible.
Insane.
This is like the evil stepmother in every Disney movie.
But your actual mom.
But your actual mom
Which
just
hurts
trashing.
more.
Holy. Mom better shut the fuck up.
After that, she even told me not to wear my retainer in hopes that my face could revert back to how it was before. When it was my sister's turn to get braces, my mom took her to a different orthodontist. She said verbatim, I don't want them ruining your face like they did to your sister.
Jesus Christ.
Since then, I have stopped seeing, since then, I have not stopped seeing every single flaw that my mom mentioned when I look in the mirror. It has deeply affected my life to the point where I was too scared to date anyone until my early 20s because I felt so ugly and didn't want to face the rejection. Now she wonders why I have such low self esteem. People tell me that I'm pretty or beautiful, but because of what has been drilled into my head since I was 15, I just can't believe them. I really can't believe them. I also was diagnosed with BPD. So, on top of having no stable sense of identity, I don't even know what I look like anymore. I cry when I think about the kindness my orthodontist showed me that day, and I realize now why they were so appalled to hear what this woman said in front of her own daughter. How cruel must you be to do that to your own child?
Yeah. That's actually insane. I can't imagine like I just demeaning your daughter that much, that frequently, taking like embarrassing her in front of people by being like, "Hey, you messed up her face here, 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 and here. Can you fix that? Because I don't want to look at it." Basically,
Mm-hmm.
God, I wish nothing but the worst for this mother. It just some people should not be parents,
No.
and this is one of them because you know she's probably insecure about her own looks, and
And
this
then
is
projects that onto.
projects it onto her child,
Mm.
and that's the circle of trauma, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't know. I hope that mom looks in the mirror every day and hates the way she looks because she deserves that. And I shout out to that orthodontist. I'm sure they see this more often than we think,
That would
because
be crazy.
well, it's a lot of kids going for braces, right? Like
Yeah.
pretty young. It's like they're not fully always making that decision themselves, right? So I'm sure
No.
it's parents being like, yeah, their teeth are all fucked up, fix it. So I'm sure, unfortunately, they see that a lot. And shout out to that orthodontist for being understanding and, reaching out to OP.
Yeah. So the top comment here kind of says what you're saying. Please know that your mother's comments are a reflection of her own insecurities and control issues, and has nothing to do with you or your appearance. Moms are unfortunately often their daughters' first and cruelest bullies. I hope you are able to work on your self esteem, identity, and sense of self. You deserve to feel good in your own skin and confident in who you are. Sending you so much love and peace.
Yeah. I mean,
Not all moms
no.
share. Let's
Yeah, it
say
could
this
be
is,
dads.
I would hope this is the rarity,
Yeah.
because this person sounds crazy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know what I couldn't tell you what the percentages are,
Yeah,
obviously,
of
of terrible people projecting onto their children, but it's not 0%, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So, god damn. Yeah, that is a reflection of her insecurities, and that's why it's so ugly.
Hmm. Also, if you're OP, if you're not in therapy, sure seems like that might be a good idea because you went through, and it sounds like you're still going through
Yeah.
a terrible time with your mom. So,
Well, I mean, just that, and then also it's just the your own insecurities now that have been embedded into you from your mom. So, yeah,
mhm,
definitely not a bad idea to get some therapy, figure that out, so that you don't project on your child if you ever have one.
mhm.
All right, Sean.
Bring us up, Josh. Here we
Ah,
go now.
I gotcha. Coming from r/girl dinner diaries.
Ooh, this might be one of mine.
Oh, it looks like a crispy Diet Coke with egg and I want to say some sort of ramen bowl,
Oh,
maybe.
we got two different girl diaries.
Whoa.
Or girl dinner diaries.
Girl dinner diaries. Yeah. Popular subreddit recently.
Yeah, we got to be using it more and more.
So this one's titled, I started dating my brother's best friend.
Okay, okay.
Hot.
Hot.
So my 21 female brother, 25 male, invited his best friend, 25 male, around in December to help us.
Risky OP. Risky, I will say.
We're risking the Sean rule here. Yeah, how does that work if they're 25?
Yeah, that's one of those weird gray area things. I would say this mostly fine.
They're only 4 years difference too.
Yeah,
Not that
26
crazy.
though, I'd fucking hang you at the gallows.
You're going to fucking jail.
Go to fucking jail to die.
So, my brother invited his best friend around in December to help us set some tech in our house. After that day, we formed a little trio, watching films together a few times a week and staying up till 5 a.m. for weeks. I ended up having a huge crush on him, but it seemed like he didn't have any interest in me. I assumed he saw me strictly as his mate's little sister. Oh, his mate?
Ah, crikey.
Right.
Let's hear that accent.
No. In early January, my brother went on a trip, and I thought we wouldn't be able to speak while he was away.
Really?
But my brother added me to a group chat with all of us in it, and we arranged to start up a Minecraft world. We
Mhm.
played every day whilst my brother was on holiday, talking on Discord until the early hours of the morning. Now that we had each other's numbers, it translated into texting every day on WhatsApp, sharing pictures of our food, what we're up to, memes, etc. All the while, I'm still crushing hard, expecting a completely unrequited situation until he invites me out to coffee one day. I told my brother about it, kind of just casually. Hey, blank invited me out to coffee on Monday. To which my brother replied and says, sounds like a nice time. Followed by a break and then, hang on, that's a date. And he said he knew nothing about it to me. Is that weird? This made me laugh and the way it clicked in his mind. So the brother was like, sounds like a nice time. And then he's like, hang on.
Sounds like a nice time. Wait a second.
That's a date.
That's a date.
So my brother went and confronted him in a friendly way to ask him his intentions with me and why he asked me out alone without mentioning it to anyone.
Mm.
Don't worry, it wasn't in a controlling way, just a transparency thing, since it's a risky way of starting a relationship, dating a friend of a sister. He explained to my brother that he just wanted to go out with me to tell me his feelings for me and to see if I felt the same way. Jumping forward, the date went amazing. My brother approves of our relationship, and we've been on countless dates since, and now spend every day together between our two families, which live 5 minutes apart. It's been 3 months together now, and we are loving our new life together. Hanging at mine is so fun since he's already best friends with my brother. We do things as a group all the time, and I've never been treated so well as a partner in my life. I can't believe that my silly crush on my brother's friend is shared and we're dating now. Oh, and the girl dinner they list at the bottom is bulldog Xinjiang Jiaxing Jiaxing flavor with leftover pork Slovakia that I grilled and a crispy fried egg.
Oh, sounds delicious.
People are gonna butcher how or laugh at how
Oh,
I
yeah,
butchered
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's the, like, the black bean paste noodles.
Yeah,
Those
looks
are
good.
good, dude.
Yeah,
I've never
it
had the
does.
bulldog
It
ones.
does kind of look like a ramen though, right?
Yeah, I think it's like what kind of noodles is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. It looks like buckwheat or something like that. I don't know. It's good.
Yeah, it looks delicious.
Jajangmyeon? I'm sure I'm not saying it right either.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Makes
Neither
me
of
feel
us are
better.
Korean, so we're okay.
Yeah,
Oh, crikey, mate. That's the jajangmyeon.
but we are Australian.
Yes. Yeah, really cute story. Like most of the really cute ones, it's not much more we could say besides hell yeah, dude. Nice,
Yeah,
man. Nice, dude.
I mean,
Uh,
when I read the title, I went, "Oh no."
Arnar. It's rather sweet how the brother said, "What are your intentions with my sister?"
Yeah,
Uh,
and not in
you-
like a controlling way. It was more like, "Hey, dude, I just want to know what's up. Like
hey
we're
man,
friends."
yeah, I need to know if what my sister's getting into. What
Yeah,
this is, yeah.
and it sounds
Why
like
wasn't I invited to coffee, man?
I love
I like
coffee.
coffee. I love a brew. That's
Oh,
British. That was British.
well, maybe they're British now.
Oh, maybe. Do they say mate over there as well?
They do.
Ah,
I'm
crikey.
a master of languages. You are, Sean.
Yeah. Really, it's like I'm not even here. Who
Yeah.
was that? All right, my next story is coming from we'll do this one. Actually, you brought us up. Let's bring us back down.
Damn it. I
This
only
one
had so
is
many
coming
positive
from
ones.
huh?
I only
You have
had
a
one
lot?
positive one.
Oh, that was your one positive one?
Yeah.
I got another positive one later.
Oh, okay.
So
Good.
it'll be fine. It'll be fine. This one's coming from r/. Am I wrong? And it's titled, Am I wrong for trying to punish my daughter after we found what she wrote?
I'm gonna say no, because it could be, you know, kids can say
A
or write.
manifesto of death.
Ki- yeah, I mean they could say and write terrible things. What was it, the Burn book or something in Mean Girls?
Oh, Mean Girls. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. That was awful. So I'm gonna say no, not the asshole.
yeah. All right, let's get into it. OP writes, My husband and I are at a loss, and we never thought any of our kids would want to hide something like this from us. Our daughter is 18 years old, just finished her first year of college, and is still at home when she is not on campus. Lately, she has been acting really private, staying up super late, glued to her laptop, and always turning the screen away anytime somebody walked by.
Hmm.
She was also getting weirdly defensive if we asked simple things like, What are you doing on your laptop? Or Who are you talking to online? We started to worry it was something bad. Not going to lie, maybe like some stranger online or she was in some kind of trouble because the change was just so obvious.
Hmm.
The reason my husband went through her laptop was not even about the writing. It was because she had been lying about where she was going, coming home hours late, and her attitude sometimes was sour with me and her dad for no reason. We were worried she is slipping into some bad habits, so while she was out with friends, he checked her laptop. What he found was not drugs or some random boy drama or anything like that. It was a whole secret writing project she has apparently been working on for more than a year. There were different Google Docs drafts for multiple books, notes, outlines, timelines, character sheets, family trees, world building stuff, deleted scenes, alternate endings, and all kinds of other folders.
Damn.
He had separate side stories too that she later explained were not canon to the main story, and there were chats with her friends talking about plot ideas and the characters in it. The part that really got to us is that she had started this by rewriting parts of a childhood series she used to love because she didn't like the author anymore and she wanted a creative excuse.
Harry Potter?
Gotta be. But somewhere along the way, it turned into this entire original series of her own. I wonder if this is who wrote, what do you call it? That Draco Hermione fanfic that got very popular. And
Oh,
she rewrote it as not Harry Potter. That way they could, I think they're going to try and make a movie out of it.
damn. Okay.
I think it's called, the reworked version is called Alchemized. And I'm forgetting what the original Harry Potter version was called. Anyways,
You know way more than I do already.
Nancy is reading it.
Oh,
And I think she was like they had like a book club where they read it, but then they all read at different speeds and then nobody could, yeah. I think they
Book
only had
club
one
didn't work.
meeting where they had snacks and they read it separately. Like, that's really nice. That sounds fun.
nice.
Oh, I can respect your creativity. I really can, but the content itself is what upset us. It is dark, like really dark. There's violence, betrayal, family abuse, people being manipulated, cult stuff, death, and all kinds of painful
Grow the
things.
fuck up.
I'm saying. Also, is this the author of that book? That's crazy.
Could be.
There are also multiple romance plots going on at once. Characters cheating, breaking up, getting back together, all of that. We also found that some of the side stories she wrote had sexual content in them
Oh
too.
my god, you fucking prudes. Jesus Christ.
Nothing super graphic, but still enough that we were shocked. We are Christians. And while I know people write all sorts of things, it just felt very far from how we raised her. I know that does not automatically make it evil, but it was a lot for us and our own personal beliefs.
Wow. That's tough on you.
Oh, there's more. We also saw folders labeled edits, and at first we thought it was some kind of slideshow thing. We honestly had no clue. When we confronted her, she had to explain that edits are basically those fan videos people make with images and music and character clips. She has made a bunch of those as well, plus Pinterest boards and Sims versions of her characters. It was so much stuff that it felt like she was living in this whole other world, and we had no idea. My husband was mostly upset about the secrecy, and I was upset about both the secrecy and the content.
Yeah, I see why she kept it secret from you.
Yeah, exactly. You are proving her point.
Yeah.
We told her it hurt that she did not trust us enough to tell us what she was doing, especially since we have always been pretty open with her about books, faith, and what we think is healthy or not.
Mm,
She said she is an adult, and writers don't hand unfinished work to their parents for approval.
yep.
I get that, but it still hurt. My husband, my husband said we should take the laptop for a while and limit how much time she spends on all of this until we know that she is not getting too wrapped up in it.
Let's kill her creativity and drive.
She's really passionate about this. Let's stop that.
Yeah. God damn.
She said that was controlling and said that we had no right to police her writing because, again, she is an adult.
Correct.
Now, she is hardly talking to us and staying with her aunt for a few days. Her aunt says she is just writing fiction and we should be proud that she is creative and to stop being so uptight about it. But to us, it feels like she had a whole second life hidden away from us and then acted offended when we finally saw it.
I wonder
kept-
why.
Maybe because you guys kept acting offended that you found it.
Yeah.
I keep thinking maybe we went about things the wrong way, but at the same time, it is hard not to feel like this is just that this is not just a harmless hobby anymore if she had to hide so much from us.
God damn it. We are Christian. I was like, color me surprised.
I had to do the dramatic effect, you know.
I enjoyed it. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, you're absolutely the assholes. Holy. Yeah, your daughter is 18, first of all. Second of all, it's a creative outlet. You know what I mean? Like, It's not like she's doing anything crazy. She's writing a fantasy world and novels, which is, I think most parents would be like
Pretty proud of that.
encouraging and proud of that because it's like that takes a lot of work to organize all that. Someone who's done a D&D campaign, which is not even close to the amount of work a book is.
When I
Uh,
first read this, I thought this was a D&D campaign.
True, could
And,
be.
but then, like, all the other stuff, I was like, "Okay, this is a book."
Yeah, yeah. You could put it. You could use the world
Definitely could use the
if you
world.
wanted to. But the parents would hate that because D&D is the devil's
Is
game.
is even worse than books.
Just like rock and roll music. God, it's crazy how many people are like so pearl clutchy about like creative
Harmless
aspects.
things.
Yeah, I don't
Also,
know.
the fact that they were like, nothing that graphic, but still surprised. Like, okay, so it's fine,
So
right?
it's a young adult novel, probably.
There are taboo things like cheating. Okay,
Oh,
yeah, as with most media, unfortunately. I mean,
yeah.
it's just part of me. There's nothing edgy or crazy.
No, it's part of the human experience.
Yes.
And again, it's creative writing, so it's has nothing to do with like, it's not her life. She's just writing down characters that and she's built personalities for them and what they would do and built storylines around that. I don't know. Yeah, if you take her laptop away from her, you are terrible people and hope when those royalty checks start pouring in, she gives you none of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Skeptic ground score narcoleptic writes, your daughter didn't hide a second life from you. She hid a creative project that she expected would be judged before it was finished. Honestly, the thing that jumps out to me isn't the writing, it's that an 18-year-old adult had her private documents searched, her unfinished work read without permission, and then was threatened with losing access to the tool that she uses to create it.
Yeah,
Most writers would be horrified by that. The content you describe is incredibly common in fiction. Writing about something is not the same as endorsing it. If it were, every murder mystery author would be a killer and every crime novelist would be a criminal. As for the secrecy, she may have hidden it because she knew exactly how this conversation would go,
yeah,
seeing as how you are Christian. Most artists are intensely protective of unfinished work, especially from parents whose approval feels important. You say you are hurt that she didn't trust you enough to share it, and I suspect she's hurt that she was right not to. If your goal is to maintain a relationship with your adult daughter, I'd focus more on repairing the breach of trust caused by reading her private files. The writing itself sounds like a young woman who has spent a year building something ambitious and creative, and that is pretty impressive, and you should be proud.
100%. That
Yeah.
commenter nailed it. Yeah, I don't know. Much like the mom from the first story, don't put your insecurities and traumas onto your daughter. You know what I mean? Let her grow
Yes.
and be an adult. All right, Sean. Let's move on to the next one here. Posted by or posted on Am I the Asshole? Title is Am I the asshole for reporting a delivery driver who I thought was lying to get out of doing more work?
Um, it's you sound like a Karen. But I mean, I guess you thought they were lying, so I mean, I don't know. Unless I know for certain something is happening, I usually don't leave a negative. In fact, I very rarely ever leave a negative review.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm pretty same. Like I'll
If I'm
try not
reviewing
to.
something, it's either really good or just the worst thing has ever happened to me.
Yeah. All right. So today for lunch, I decided to order from a Mexican restaurant through one of those food delivery services. I've had a bad experience or two where my order was missing some items, but the drivers would always be gone before I realized and could catch them to fix the issue.
Wait, you could just get your refund through those apps.
Yeah. It's also not the
Oh,
driver's
yeah.
problem.
If that's the restaurant, not the
Yeah.
driver.
I'd always have to report it through the app's support chat, which is usually a pain because they obviously outsource their representatives, and it's frustrating trying to communicate with them. I usually give up after a few messages back and forth. When my driver arrived, I told her to stay so that I could check the bag and make sure everything was
No.
there.
Not my job. Not my fucking job.
I noticed she kind of raised her eyebrows for a moment, but otherwise she stood quietly and waited. Sure enough, a couple things were missing. I politely said she needed to return to the restaurant and get my missing items. In a very neutral, rehearsed sounding tone, she said that it's against company policy to do that and I should contact support through the app. I explained that I prefer not to deal with support. She said they're the only ones who can help and she's really not supposed to go back to the restaurant. I was a bit annoyed at this point, so I asked what the company policy was on making sure orders were correct. She said that the restaurants close the bag for the drivers and they're not meant to open them or the containers inside.
Mm-hmm.
Something about food safety violations and not being trained? ?
This person fucking sucks.
After a moment, she apologized for the trouble and left. To me, this honestly just sounds like a bunch of BS excuses to get out of doing her job, get out of doing her whole job. If they can't go back to the restaurant, how are customers supposed to get their food/money back? If they can't open the bag to check the orders, how do they even know they're delivering the right food? It makes no sense to me. So on the page where I rate my driver and can leave feedback, I made a note of my situation and explained why I thought she was in the wrong. I then left a 1-star and revoked my tip. A bit later, I was talking to my sister over the phone, who I thought would actually enjoy the story because she works for a different but similar delivery company. My sister said, "Did you actually think she was going to go back to the restaurant?"
Mm-hmm.
I laughed, thinking she was taking a dig at the competing company drivers, but she just said, "I'm not joking. You literally reported her for following the rules."
Yeah.
At first, I thought my sister had misunderstood a part of the story or something.
No, you're not getting it. Dude.
She wouldn't go back to the
She
restaurant.
wouldn't go back to the restaurant. She wouldn't check my order.
Can you believe that? Yeah, I can.
That's the fucking rule, you idiot.
So I kind of brushed it off, but now based on her reaction and what both her and the driver said, I'm wondering if they're right. So am I the asshole for reporting her and taking my tip back because I thought she was lying?
Yes, you fucking suck. I forget what I said prior to this. I assume I maybe was wrong. But yeah, you fucking stink, dude. They're not. If they're telling you what the policy is, you could just be like, all right, and then Google it later, figure out what the policy is. And I mean, there's no reason to give this person a 1-star. Also, in what world are they going to go back to the restaurant and be like, yeah, at that point, get off your ass and go to the restaurant your goddamn self.
Yeah, because they're not making money on the second trip.
No.
They're losing a lot.
Yeah. The whole time they waited for your ass to check, they could have gone out and picked up another order and got paid. So really, you're already testing her patience by being like, sit here and wait while I check everything is in here. What are you talking about?
It's also on you.
Yeah, this is just, if you've gotten fucking slighted multiple times on the goddamn app, stop using the app. Just go and pick up your own goddamn food.
That's exactly it.
But also, I mean, I use DoorDash because I have like a work benefit that gives like a discount on DoorDash or whatever. But they have like, we don't have to talk to anybody. It's all just missing this, blah, 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 get the refund.
This was 7 years ago, so maybe it was different back then.
Maybe they didn't have it. And that's true.
But
I mean, oh my God, what a fucking piece. Also, it sounds like you didn't try that hard.
No.
You're like, I get through like a few questions, then I just give up. Okay, well then if it's not that important to you, let's not ruin this person's driver profile with your fucking stupid 1-star review. Hopefully people will read your 1-star review and be like, oh, okay, that 1-star came from an actual dumbass. And that's not reflective of the driver.
Yeah. Reddit deemed asshole and OP was fighting for their lives in the comments. Deleted said,
I love to watch them struggle.
You're the asshole. Their job is to get the package from one place to the other. The restaurant's job is to send the correct order. You are punishing her for something out of her control and should instead contact or rate the restaurant for the error.
Let's hear it.
OP responded and said, I guess I just don't understand how it's out of her control. She didn't do
What?
her
Why are you so dumb?
She didn't do her job by not delivering me my complete order. Should she not take some sort of steps to make sure it's all there? To which a commenter below said, "No, the restaurant should take those steps. She only delivers and she can't go back to the restaurant because that's not her job and would make her other deliveries late. The same way the postman doesn't check if my granny put all my gifts in the box just to deliver the box to me."
To which OP did
Nothing from that.
Good.
And then another commenter said, "You're the asshole. She followed the rules and did her job. And by the way, it would be super wrong and not safe for the driver to open bags and contaminate with food they are delivering. Food safety rules, for fuck's sake." To which OP responds and said, "As far as I understand it, the driver is a stand-in for me at the restaurant. When they are picking up food and they're
You
picking it
don't
up,
understand it. There's no point in saying as I understand it because you don't understand.
when they were picking up food and they were picking it up on my behalf, if I'm paying extra money to have the food picked up on my behalf, I would expect them to check the order and make sure it's right the same way I would. They are there and I am not, so I pay them to do it for me."
You pay for delivery, man. That's all you're paying for, dude. That's it. You have an actual sister that works in this industry, and yet you're still on here being like, "Oh, I just don't fucking get it," you know? What are you
It's also just
talking
like
about?
the it's crazy not to understand the food safety part of it. It's like
I
it
don't.
would be insane for people to just open up your bag and then like rifle through it with their hands. It's like you have no idea where their hands have been.
Exactly.
God.
Oh my God. The amount of time that he spent on this, he could have just left, gone to the restaurant, and picked up his own goddamn order. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, and all the responses because there was even more that they kept going. It was
Piece of
just
shit.
it was a shit show. So love that. At least we got to dunk on some idiot
Yeah.
7 years later.
After the fact. Okay, I got two more. This next one is coming from r/girl dinner diaries.
Whoa.
And this is cross posted onto our subreddit from Gabby Groundscore.
Hell yeah.
All right. And they attached a photo of did they go into detail about the dish? No. Okay, I'll just explain the photo. Looks like 2 slices of sourdough buttered up. And what appears to be some type of cheese, maybe a ricotta, maybe a stracciatella, and some
Mm,
heirloom tomatoes,
damn.
topped with some salt and pepper. It looks fantastic.
That sounds delicious.
But OP writes, "Hi, ladies. I'm new here and wanted to make my own post because something that has been weighing on me and I just need to yap. My girl dinner, as pictured, is usually sourdough with cottage cheese and
Oh,
heirloom tomatoes that I grow in my own garden every summer. The tomato plants are my babies."
damn. Flex on us a little, OP.
I
Okay.
know, I'm saying. "I'm 26, almost 27, and always thought by this age I'd have found my person and I would be settling down." You're still so young. Over to be 26.
Yeah.
Overall, I am really happy with my life. I never set a title to this, did I? I just said
Mm,
where it was from and
yeah,
who posted.
probably.
Okay, do we need a title for it would help.
I have no anchor on what their story goes, so you can lead me blind if you want.
All right, let's go blind. Uh, I like my career/work schedule. I travel a lot. I have great friends and family, have hobbies, but I feel ready for something serious and somehow keep ending up in situations that go nowhere. Last August, I met John, fake name, 27, a fourth year med student on Hinge. We immediately clicked. Same humor, same cultural background. We're both South Asian, which will be relevant for later. We have great chemistry. We talked every day and made long distance work despite living 2.5 hours apart. What's the, isn't there like a mile radius on these dating apps? Get
Um,
people from 2.5 hours away?
there's definitely more than a mile, but I think you could pay to
expand
the regions. I don't know.
man. He's
Let
got
us know, commenters.
Yeah, let us know, commenters. 3 months in, I told him I wasn't interested in a long ass talking stage and wanted a committed relationship. He repeatedly assured me we'd become official after the holidays because he didn't want our anniversary date around that time. Looking back, what a bullshit excuse, lol. But
Yeah.
I did believe him. Things kept progressing so well. We take turns visiting one another, have fun date nights. I got him cute birthday slash Christmas gifts. He met my parents in December and they liked him. He'd send me sweet texts about how much he appreciated me, how much he thought I was his person, how he wanted a future with me, etc. Now, in hindsight, I realize I'm literally stupid for introducing him to my parents, but I've accepted I won't be doing that ever again until I know it's super duper serious and I love them. Lamau. In February, he invited me to meet his family. I flew out and stayed for 4 days. Everything seemed normal. His dad and younger sis were nice and made most of the conversation, but his mom was pretty absent and barely asked me a single question. She didn't ask me any basics like where I went to college, about my family siblings, etc., what my hobbies are. Just surface level things weren't even discussed with her. I thought it was a little odd she didn't make any effort to get to know me, but I didn't think much of it and figured she was busy in her own world. Fast forward to April, and somehow I'm still not his girlfriend.
Damn.
At this point, we've met each other's families, discussed the future, and have been exclusively dating for 8 months. He told me he deleted Hinge right after we met, and oddly, I do believe him. He really is not a serial dater or anything and did genuinely put all his eggs in my basket.
Whoa.
But
Around Easter time he did that? It's
whoa,
crazy.
it's all lining up. But I finally asked him what was going on, seriously. That's when he told me that after meeting his family, his mom asked how serious he was about me. When he said he was serious, she apparently responded with, "Really? She's a nurse." And
What
made
the
comments
fuck?
implying, quote, intelligence was important for raising children.
Oh my god. Nurses, I gotta say, probably higher up on the intelligence totem in society.
Than most.
Yeah. Definitely than podcasters.
Definitely than us, for
We might be
sure.
low on the totem pole, actually.
We are so low on the totem pole, unfortunately. His sister also made some weird comment that she thought I was pretty and nice, but felt I didn't get to know her enough, despite us literally talking for 6 hours straight one day.
It's not enough.
I bought her coffee slash lunch, etc. He was like, what the fuck to that comment? Because he was there and saw us getting along the whole time. He tried defending me slightly, but he said he didn't know what to say to his mom because he was very shocked by their negative comments. He didn't know why the women in his family were so against me when he knew I was perfectly respectful and kind to them. I even bought a small box of Indian treats when I came as a thank you for welcoming me, and his mom didn't even really acknowledge it. Side note context: I am an ICU nurse planning to go back to anesthesia school currently, and I come from a successful and kind family who welcomed him with open arms. My siblings and their spouses are all highly successful in healthcare as well, and I'm not chasing someone because they're a physician. My med spouse role is freaking horrible as I've lived through it, and it's over glamorized as fuck, and John knew how I felt about it as well. The comment itself was insulting, but what bothered me more was him. He kept saying he knew none of it was true. He knew I wasn't after him because he's a doctor. He knew that I checked every box and more for him. But somehow his mom's opinion became this huge mental block for him.
Mm.
I understand that family approval matters in South Asian culture, but if you know someone's criticism is baseless, why are you letting it determine the future of your own relationship?
Yeah.
His mom has always been very toxic and controlling, and he's admittedly spent his whole life trying to make her happy. He said he felt obligated to be the quote good son because he's the only highly accomplished child. His family is very normal, middle class. His parents own a small business, and his brother works a regular 9 to 5, and his 24-year-old sister is unemployed still. I didn't understand why these classes and ridiculous comments were made when I am literally pushing even higher education and do come from the right family and was generous and kind always throughout the whole thing. To make things even worse, or to make things even more confusing, after all of this, his mom was asking why I wasn't at his graduation and requested to follow me on Instagram.
Weird.
So apparently, I was simultaneously not good enough and also missed when I wasn't around. Make it make sense, dog. We tried working through it, but honestly, the damage was done. He tried talking to his mom again later about why she disliked me just because of my career, and she went on a tangent about how I was probably a gold digger, uh,
Jesus.
which I died at because I paid for a majority of things in this relationship since John was still a broke student. And he doesn't know what's best for him. Oh, and his mom continued that he doesn't know what's best for him and that he should listen to her, and then just started guilt tripping him over her own life struggles. I
Wow.
thought meeting family, talking about a future, and being called, quote, your person meant we were serious. Instead, I was dealing with someone who couldn't decide if he wanted to choose me. So I ended things because he wasn't man enough to do it himself and walk away from a good thing. I'm definitely dodging a red flag and some future bullets, not just from his family, but from him, and probably having to stick up for myself and not having his full support on things. I know it was the right decision because I don't want to build a life with someone who can't stand on their own 2 feet when it comes to their family and have my back. Plus, he's also moving even further now for residency, which will consume all of his time, and we wouldn't be able to successfully start a relationship this rocky, anyways. But I'm still frustrated and really upset and heartbroken. Why does it feel like I keep meeting men who think I'm great, say all the right things, and then panic when things become real? I'm so tired of people asking why I'm still single when the dating pool feels like a social experiment half the time. Lamau. Anyways, I just wanted to vent and see if anyone understands what the fuck happened here, because I have no clue how to trust people's words and actions and how they're really going to show up for me anymore.
Yeah. I mean, what a. You definitely dodged a bullet. Yeah, because you'd be constantly battling his mom in that relationship because it doesn't sound like he was, you know, he he kind of stood up for you, but didn't still commit or like tell her to fuck off. So it's like, yeah, you'd be definitely fighting the battles, and you don't want to be in that doing that. Um, he can find someone his mom approves of if she ever approves of anyone, which I doubt,
Yeah.
because
I
she
mean,
sounds
you're
like
literally an ICU nurse about to be an
yeah.
anesthesiologist.
If that's
And I
not
get
enough,
money, and you're smart, and you can grow killer tomatoes.
yeah. Which again, I mean, a partner's career really shouldn't be the first concern. You know what I mean?
Right. And
Are
if
they?
if your parent is concerned about their career, then probably just set that aside because again, that's not that unless you're just straight up. But even if you're unemployed, it's just who isn't nowadays? It's hard out there.
Right. It depends on the
It
situation,
depends on
but
the effort and the context because we definitely have some people that are just not trying.
yeah, because there's like the first thing is like, does this person make my son happy? Are they a good person?
Yeah,
Okay, checks those boxes. Oh, she's an ICU nurse? Not good enough.
which is crazy. Which is
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
So yeah, he was never gonna grow balls and ask you to date you, officially anyway. So yeah, you did the right thing, OP. I mean, based on our comments and some of the stories we read, the dating pool is a cesspool and pretty terrible in many regards. So um, I don't know. I don't know advice anymore. It's been so long since I've been out of the dating pool
Mhm.
that I just can only wish you the best and hopefully you'll find your person somewhere, either in the dating apps or in real life. But yeah, is your theme this episode bad moms?
I didn't even realize I did that. Did I do 3 bad moms in a row?
It was. I mean, there's a bad dad in the last one too.
Oh, yeah. Bad, yeah. Both
So
parents were bad in the last one.
wow, you nailed
The
it, Sean.
top comment is, "Those tomatoes look gorgeous," to which OP said, "Should I share a picture of the tomatoes? They do look really good.
Damn.
Check that out."
Ooh, those look amazing. God damn.
Heirloom tomatoes look so fancy and
They do.
classy.
They look like flowers.
I know, they look incredible.
Damn. I love that.
In talking about it, in reply to that comment about the tomatoes, OP replied, "Oh my god, thank you for all the tomato love. The one in the photo is a Costolto Genovese tomato. I've been
Mm.
growing tomatoes every summer for 3 years now, and I grow some fun ones. Classic beefsteak, vernissage, orange accordion, and peppers too. They taste even better knowing I grew them myself."
Damn, OP. You're
What a
too
flex.
interesting for this guy. I think. And this mama's boy.
And the next comment is, "What does his mom even do? I'm sure she is a rocket surgeon the way she is looking down on you, right?"
I can't.
Which I can't imagine is a real job.
A rocket surgeon? No,
Yeah.
no. Oh man.
God, look how classy OP is. OP wrote, "Lol, she is successful in her own right. She came to the US with minimal funds and became a small business owner. Great work."
I mean that.
This person is nice as fuck.
Jesus.
Because I would be like, yeah, she's a fucking bum.
Riding the coattails of other people.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to OP for being respectful that like to someone who was definitely not to you. So
Exactly.
damn. All right, Sean. Last one of the day here from r/AmItheAsshole. Title for this one is, "Am I the asshole for saying no to a 50-50 split damages payment after my son damaged someone else's property?"
You better be telling your son it's not a 50-50 split and your son needs to pay for it. Because if this is the person of the damaged property asking for 50-50, you're very lucky they're not asking for 100. So I just gotta assume you're a normal person and
Okay.
you want your son to pay 100%. You
Okay.
don't want to help your son because this is your son's fault. So I'll say not the asshole.
Wrong.
Fuck.
Not necessarily on the judgment. I'll leave that up, but your prediction is wrong. So we'll see where this goes.
All right.
So my ex and I share custody of our 10-year-old son. Recently, while my son was at my ex's house during my ex's parenting time, my son intentionally scratched a car on the street that belongs to a neighbor. There is security camera footage, and there is no dispute that he did it.
Yeah, your husband or your ex is paying 100%. What the fuck are we talking about?
For clarity, I live 30 minutes away and do not know the person whose car was damaged. My ex is upset and has been communicating with the neighbor to address the damage. X reports that the neighbor got 3 repair estimates and the cost is about $700. The ex says I should pay 50% of the repair costs because, quote, your kid damaged someone else's property unintentionally.
Bitch, what were you doing? What were you doing? Why were you not watching the kid?
Yeah, he's 10. Keep an eye on him. I agree that what my son did was wrong. I agree that the neighbor should be compensated. I also think my son should be involved in making amends in an age-appropriate way, which I've already discussed with my son, as involving an apology and earning money towards some degree of restitution. Where I'm struggling is that my ex seems to view the 50-50 split as obvious and non-negotiable. The incident, however, happened at my ex's house during their parenting time involving their neighbor. Our custody agreement provides child support to be paid to me as the person with less income and a 70-30 split for the other expenses, with my ex responsible for the larger portion. Doesn't say anything about how unexpected expenses like this are supposed to be handled. My ex also wants me to contact the neighbor myself and apologize on behalf of our son.
What the fuck?
I have never met this neighbor. My feeling is that the apology that matters should come from my son, which he already did that, and that communication regarding the situation would naturally come from the parent who knows them. For additional context, my ex and I have a history of conflict over co parenting issues, particularly relating to money matters. I sometimes feel that requests are presented as obligations rather than collaborative discussions. That may be affecting how I'm viewing the situation. I'm not refusing to help turn this situation around. I'm questioning whether I have an automatic obligation to pay exactly half and personally apologize to a neighbor I don't know. So am I the asshole?
Hell no. What the
Fuck
fuck?
no.
You shouldn't be involved at all, actually.
Yeah.
It, what the fuck was he doing? Why is he not watching his own goddamn kid? Also, how dare you say your kid is the one that's our kid, motherfucker.
Yeah,
That's
we
our
made
kid
that.
that you were supposed to be watching.
Yeah.
On your watch, I was away doing my own thing.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's insane for him to expect you to pay for it when it's like it was his time taking care of the kid. Like that's it's a 50-50 custody, but when they're in your custody, that's 100% your responsibility.
Yeah, because I would just say, imagine you tried to pull this on him.
Oh,
It's a
there's no
no
way.
right away, right? He's gonna be like, "What the fuck? No, that's your kid."
Yeah. Well,
So
he will say that's your kid, even though it's his kid.
exactly.
Reddit agreed and said, not the asshole. Totent EC said, the parent pays for the mistake the parent pays for the mistakes of children because parents have responsibility for supervising their kids. In
Mhm.
this case, it was your ex who was supervising the kid at the time, not you. Your ex should 1, cover the damages, 2, make the apology, 3, do a better job when they are supervising their own kid.
Exactly.
Exactly right. Um, and then this person says, not the asshole, this incident happened on your ex's watch. They weren't properly supervising your kid. Flip this around. If this had happened during your custody time, would your ex pay half? I think not. This is
Doubt it.
exactly to your point, Sean.
Yeah.
Ain't no goddamn way he's doing that
No,
because,
he's already doing the "you're a kid" thing.
yeah,
He's doing a lot of dumb fuck shit, so there's no way he'd pay.
no, absolutely not. It's also like, I don't know. What, like, it sounds like he's making their co parenting situation has been fragile anyway.
Mhm.
I don't know, man. It's maybe talk to your lawyer about firming up some of this stuff so that
Yeah,
if it ever happens in the future, you don't have to fight about it every time. But anyway, that's it, Sean.
we did it.
We did it.
We did it.
Uh, this is our last recording for quite a while.
Yeah,
For
might not
those,
see you for a minute.
it'll be a little bit, which is sad. I'm gonna miss you guys.
Yeah,
Um,
likewise.
but I will be super busy. I'll keep you updated with whether it be vlogs or pictures or whatever. I'll be posting those to Patreon and sending those to you guys.
Mm.
But yeah, this will be my last recording for a month. I say that, but you guys will still have some recordings of me. I think
Yeah.
there's still one more coming out that we
Josh's
already.
presence won't feel missed because we pre-recorded things.
Yeah, July I might be missed a little bit, but
Yes.
that is what it is.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you very much for hanging out with us for this not Wednesday live stream.
Mhm.
If you like it, give us a like, subscribe wherever you listen. Sean's trying to get us to 50,000 on YouTube. So, if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, please do.
I think John is back very soon by the time this comes out, so I'm gonna need those numbers higher.
We need this. But if you really like us and want some bonus stories, ad-free episode, and day early episodes, head on over to patreon.com/cultivate podcast network or click join on our YouTube membership program. Those are just $5 for that base tier. And then we have a $10 tier and a $15 tier with some bonus content there as well, if you're looking for something like that. I believe tonight we are doing our call-in show, $15 tier call-in show where listeners call in and tell us a story and have us either give them advice, react, or just chat with them about it. So if you're interested in that, that's our $15 tier. So, Sean, is there anything else before we close it out?
No, just check out what's on redditonwikishop.com. That's redditonwikishop.com. We got gaycation merch designed by Josh over here, but we also have a camp gaycation with 2 designs, one
Whoa.
designed by Midscore and one designed by Hazel Razel, both goats of the community. And that will be going to a separate charity helping out trans people.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have I believe it's Trans Life?
I think so. I don't have it pulled up right at the moment.
We're going to edit it clean so we don't feel like
I don't edit this one, Sean. This is all
clean. Wow.
all of this is staying in.
Lifeline is who will be getting the half of the proceeds of that collection. So
Yeah.
and I uploaded that, let's see here, 10 days after the start of June. So hell, we'll keep it 10 days after the month as well, just so
Love it.
everybody could get their merch and also help out a good cause. And that's Trans Lifeline.
Hell yeah. That sounds awesome. Thank you, Sean, for joining me on this Not Wednesday Live. Wikimaniacs will see you on Friday. Bye.
Later.
Therapy.